Okay, cool. So you, Betty, you carry on going to... Where were you going again?
The armoury.
The armoury. Tin Trove.
I need to see a man about some tits.
Okay, cool. Well, if you're looking for a man... Sorry, because Magdalene Morningfall is the owner of the armoury. Her sister Mirabelle Morningfall owns the smithy next door.
Cool.
So the smithy, so Belle at the smithy deals with weapons, and Magda at the armory deals with armor. She's not got a lot of the same like smelting equipment as Belle does next door. So instead, around you see a lot of sewing materials and a lot of like garments. She's a cotton armor aficionado, you might say. As you walk in, you see her. She's human, short, straight black hair, quite tanned. She's quite patient-natured. As you walk in, she kind of goes like, "Hey up, you all right?"
Hello.
Hiya.
I don't know if you can help me, or maybe it's something for your sister, but see the armour I'm wearing?
The tits?
Yes. I'd like to change the metal on my armour to something more, tit-shaped.
Are we talking like PS2 Lara Croft, like squared off tit thing?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the spikes?
Oh, they'd stay. It's more of an adaptation.
It's a big job. Big job, this one.
Essentially, she wants... Obviously, we kind of spoke about this. She wants the pointy Madonna bra vibes.
Right, okay.
And because she throws those little candy cane dart things, she wants to poot them out of there.
Poot them out of her tits?
Yeah.
How do you poot out a candy cane? Is it not like Austin Powers?
They're like candy sticks.
Okay.
Like them cigarettes she used to smoke as a kid.
So you want to turn your tits into cannons is what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
For no extra benefit, just for flavour.
Okay.
Because she'll look just super hot.
Okay. Well, gonna be difficult. I don't normally do tit cannons, but hey, never say never. Could start a new range.
Yeah.
I think I do need the help of Belle to get the cannon aspect of it right. She's been messing around with like black powder and all kinds of like dangerous stuff. So yeah, give me like a week or two.
Okay.
And then we'll see what we can do. Money wise, like I hate to ask, but I have to ask. If I don't ask,
I expect to pay for it, it's fine.
right? Sorry, I just get awkward around paying for things.
It's a shop. You pay for things.
I've not. Yeah, I have. I've paid for a lot, but I don't really sell a lot. But I do need the money, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
It's not it's business.
To pay, it's fine.
Okay, yeah. With the money, I need it now. If that's all right.
How much?
Ooh, she pulls out an abacus from behind the thing and starts... and she kind of moves a few over and then moves them back. She's like, oh, I don't... You seem like a nice person. Oh, I've messed up my calculation. I need to start again. She picks it up and moves to the side. Let's just call it $2,000 all in.
Gold?
$2,000 of gold, yeah.
Oh, I can't give you that now.
It's $1,000 per tip.
Might have to come back to you on that then. I don't have that kind of gold.
This is why I don't ask for money. That's
okay.
But I can't. My suppliers is,
What I'll do is I'll come back to you once I've saved up a bit more, or maybe if I can find some materials.
That would work.
Help.
That would work.
Yeah. What do I need to find?
Metal. I could make it out of like dragon hide.
Okay.
Good luck. A lot of that stuff comes from the north. Certain types of coral would do. Yeah, there's plenty of that knocking around.
Okay.
Any of those materials will cut the cost by like maybe half or more.
Okay. I can certainly go and see what I can find. I think important that, small businesses support each other.
They're big businesses, them. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for him to test out and it backfires and Betty blows her tits.
Just a tit flying across the battlefield.
Okay, Betty's got a new challenge. I like it.
Fuck the curse off.
She still wants to get rid of that.
She just wants
banging tits and stuff.
Yeah, imagine how hot she'd be with a metal bra and without a curse. She'd look super hot.
Yeah, shame she's going to be cursed forever.
Goddamn Noreen, what a bitch.
But more curse when you put this fucking ring on.
Any other particular things you guys want to do in Astera? It seems a regular day here now. Even the locals are sort of like spotting the, bloodstains outside the pomp, and they're kind of like, oh, something happened last night. Oh, typical round here, isn't it?
Binks is going to gather the gang together. We gathered?
Over everyone to
Yeah, Betty's a dwarf, so she's down here with you.
You gathered.
I think you guys should come into the forest with me. I've been making friends with the forest, so we're pretty tight now. But those guys that we spoke to yesterday, that Idris dude, I mean, he seems nice enough, but you'd never know. And he wants the shard.
Oh.
And we gave the shard to Gorgondir. So I feel like we should go and find Gorgondir and give him the heads up and see if he knows who this Idris guy is. Yeah. But if not, the baby eaters might be coming for Gorgondir. And I know he's a dragon, but there's a lot of them.
That sounds like a good idea.
DM question. Did the guys... Well, I don't think I actually specifically said, but like... I filled them in about like the map that I nicked off and...
I can't remember. Maybe not.
I don't think I did.
No, you did it very discreetly, so...
I nudged him to get it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like lay out the map.
We're huddled over.
Cool, yeah. So at this point, Jin opens up this map. And again, the points that are now on the map, so just to review it for the viewers and listeners, we've got a number of crosses on the map. One in High Nobilis, one in Zaus, one in Marinus. There's a big one in the Fortis Forest, just next to Astera. There's a big one sort of like in the sea, basically. And there's a number of small crosses along the map as well, in different places as well. So these were the areas that lit up when Idris did that little spell over the map. It's currently not lit, right? There's no particular area shining. You imagine that spell is a temporary thing, but you still do have the map. You can still remember those points.
Can I try and just push in some like arcane magic into it?
Yeah, how? Is it a particular spell?
Not like a spell or anything, just using like my druid craft or something, like the energy I get from it into the map.
Okay. Yeah. No check required because it wouldn't really work. There was something very specific that he did.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, of course you can, yeah.
I'm trying to remember if we saw him do it.
Dirty 20.
I
saw him do it, he showed me the map.
Yeah, you did. So he directly showed Binks and he did the spell as well, over the map.
Just rolled dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
So it's not the map itself is magical. It's the spell he used.
Will I have any idea what kind of spell it is?
Can you remember what spell he used? Think back. Maybe a history check.
If you did a slight history check, we could try and remember.
I'm trying to think real hard. 15.
15. Okay, Binks. Betty. Can you also do a history check for me, please? Because you were close enough.
Ooh.
And I asked this because I saw you write it down when I said it.
Did I?
I think so.
Probably wrote down something like
Do a history check anyway.
You wrote something really ridiculous last week and I remember reading it but I didn't say anything about it.
Do you want me to go back and find it?
Yeah, I do.
I did not go well. I rolled. Oh my god! I get -1 in history, and I rolled 2.
Wow. Nah,
Did one.
go find the note and scribble it out.
No.
Binks. He muttered one word. Ostendo. O-S-T-E-N-D-O. Ostendo. With a simple hand wave over the map.
Sorry, carry on. 2 seconds. I got something.
Oh yeah, I did write it down. I wrote everything
Fuck
down.
it, there we go. When I did it and I saw you write it, I was like, oh, she's going to remember
How
that.
many? I wrote really good notes
What
last
else
week.
did you write? Was there?
Yeah,
Actually, you wrote loads of. What
No,
was
you
the
wrote
stupid
something
thing?
stupid. I made me laugh.
Any dick pics this week?
No dick pics this week.
Your ma likes penile mushrooms.
Next to my Tavis notes. Your ma likes penile mushroom.
It's true.
Instead of a dick pic, that's what you got.
So yeah, Binks, you do get that. You remember the word. You're the most arcane attuned, I'd say, of the group. It's a part of your entire life to learn, and so you naturally picked up on that.
Can I do it?
Yeah, of course you can.
I was going to say, my background is Outlander with a feature called Wanderer. So it says you have an excellent memory for maps and geography. So would I just remembered where the points were on the map?
Yeah. No spell necessary to remember exactly where they are. You're also really good at like orientating. Like based on the map right now, like someone could say like which way's west, and you just point. Like it's pretty.
It's just
like,
no.
isn't it obvious? Yeah. Binks. So you say the word. I'd like you to say it as well.
Estendo.
Perfect. For the edit, that's going to be sick, by the way. As it starts to light up, your eyes go a milky white, so no pupils, no iris, no nothing. They go, and I need you to take. What's your max health?
Why do you want to know?
You can take 4,000
wanna know.
points of damage.
53.
So take 26 points of damage, and add a point of exhaustion, please.
That's what was it?
As Binks' life energy drains into this spell, and the map lights up. Now's where I have to go back to the map, because I need to draw some things on it.
Oh my god, I've just remembered something.
Could you pass me that? In fact,
That.
yes.
You said it looks like his life force.
Yeah,
I've literally written life force drained map lights up.
Binks, you okay?
I'm just really sleepy. This math's hard.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on you at 2nd level.
What's that?
To hold out my hands
heavy
onto your
meds,
face.
am I?
Just be like,
Oh yeah.
On that head.
The metagame is strong.
Heavy metal.
you get back 13 points of health.
I feel a little bit better. I'm still super tired though.
Want me to carry you for a bit?
Maybe. We don't have to go anywhere just yet though.
Okay. Shit!
Okay.
Where's Clarice?
I don't know. She's your chicken.
So
We'll spend 10 minutes.
on the map, there is these similar spaces kind of light up. This is why I'm after one that I can, erase and redraw, because Tavis, you'll notice it. To the other guys, it might not be very obvious, but to you, Tavis, because of your skills, it's very obvious. 2 of them appear to have moved.
They're moving.
So that one is headed south, and that one is headed east. So the one that was kind of in the water northeast, I guess, of Astera has moved down, and the one that was in the north, in that kind of like frozen forest, has moved east towards Bozorog.
Well, at least we can keep a track on the shards. this map.
Well, that doesn't look like fun, what you did.
No, it wasn't fun, but it's okay. I'm tired now.
Maybe we ask somebody else to say that word and then they can reveal it and then we're okay.
Okay.
I could do it next time if you want. If you want me to take the hit.
You're not very magical, though.
I was thinking maybe if I held the map, it might take my life instead.
We could try it next time, but at least we know we can do it.
Yes.
Bro, so are you heading into the forest? Are you progressing?
Yeah.
Well, let's
I'm gonna
go
need
see
to get me
Gorgondir.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes.
So, as,
Tavis, can you give me a piggyback?
Yeah.
Tired.
I'll just put it on my shoulder.
yeah. So as we progress into the forest, Binks, I'd like you to roll a roll an Arcana check, please, with advantage because you've now got the group with you.
I wish Betty was bigger. She'd make a papoose to carry you in.
The papoose. 26.
Okay. So this forest, you guys have been in the Fortis Forest before, and it's incredibly magical. So everywhere around you, there's clearly the presence of magic, even if you're not a magic user. Like even the insects flying around seem magical. As you progress through the forest, it's foggy inside, and before you know it, you can't see where you've come from. You can't really tell which way is which. It seems to be like very similar no matter where you walk, until Binks spots a particular light in the distance. As this light does a little clippity cloppity clippity cloppity towards you, and the unicorn that you spotted
It's my friend.
makes itself appear to you and does a little like it does a little hoof, does a little cloppy clop on the ground and starts to ride off in one direction. What do you guys want to do?
Did we all see it?
Yeah, it was all of you saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, are we going to follow that?
I think it wants us to follow.
Oh, okay.
So you guys follow this unicorn, you progress, and now that you're moving in the direction that the unicorn's moving in, these trees start to change. Like before, when you were on your own, essentially, it felt like you were sort of walking around in circles. Even the trees started to look like, I'm pretty sure I recognise that exact tree, you know? Whereas now, you actually do see progress. Eventually, after a couple of minutes, you get to a kind of large opening within the forest. And there's one single tree in the middle, which is fucking huge. A huge tree trunk. I'm talking like 30 meters wide, this tree trunk, and it goes up really tall. This is so odd because from the outside of the forest, you'd think you'd see this massive tree, but it's clearly hidden. As you approach it, the tree trunk itself starts to kind of crack and open, sort of like a door or a gate, and from within the tree trunk itself unfurl these large green wings as it kind of crawls down from the tree trunk outside and starts to crawl towards you. You guys are familiar with this ancient green dragon called Gorgondir, the person that you gifted the Nekia shard to. Welcome, Star Child. I'm glad to see you aren't fearful of the guide I sent to you.
No, he's really cool. Is it a he or a she? What kind of unicorn?
Non-binary.
Oh, how progressive.
Yes, some things totally ascend past gender.
I can see that. It's very beautiful.
You look worrisome.
I'm really tired. It's been, it was a map and it drained a lot of my energy. Do you want to see the map?
Please.
Give me the map.
Yeah, as he sort of like he like crawls, you know. This dragon sort of like he keeps himself close to the ground, like serpentine, like rather than like a, you know, something that wants to stand and domineer over you guys. And so he's like sort of curling round you guys as a group, and he's sort of like looking down at the map, and he's sort of like, "Ah, yes, this is the world, the wide world of Satus. Why did you show me the map?"
So if you say a word to this map, it shows you where all of the Nekia shards are. And there's some bad people and some people that we don't know if they're bad looking for them. So I wanted to come and warn you because I think they're gonna come and find you. Because they came to Astera to find it, but then when they got here it moved.
Sorry. I tried to stop him.
I see. And you cast the spell to see the objects?
Now I'm real tired. It was a big spell.
Here. Let me try. Ostendo. And as he says it, his eyes go white, and the map like glitters at you all. There's fucking hundreds of things lit up on this map. Some of them, again, are really large, like the ones that you've seen in High Nobilis, in Zao's, in other places. And many of them, most of them, are smaller. And you don't see that visible reduction of health from Gorgondir. As he says, "Ah, yes. Such a spell is tied to your inherent magical abilities. And it will take a toll on you. As you gain strength and magical vigor, you will be able to reveal more objects on this map, and with more accuracy. And hopefully, it will not drain you in the future."
Oh, that's good to know.
That was a good map that you stole that, Jin. Yeah, that did us very well.
So the twinkling on the map slowly just disappear.
Gorgondir, I'm really worried because there's these. I don't even know if they're people, but they're called the Agents of Deductor, and they eat babies, and they're not very nice. And they want the shards, and I don't want them to hurt you. I know you're very powerful, but there's a lot of them.
I'm aware of the one they call Deductor. And you are correct to fear them and their forces. However, I do not fear anything. As you can see, I now keep the shards safe. And as he sort of like turns his head, inside that tree trunk, it's still kind of moving and like, you know, writhing a little bit, and you see this shard kind of like inside the tree trunk itself. It looks like pearl, and it's like jagged at the same time, and it's part of the tree itself. As he says, "Now I am back to my former self, and under no illusion based on the Sapphire Star no longer being here. I believe I can protect myself and stay hidden. What I worry for is everyone who doesn't possess my magical abilities, such as you."
Yeah, but we don't have the shards, so they don't want us. What do you know about the guys from High Nobilis? Those are also looking for the shards. But I don't know if they're good guys. They seem like good guys.
They worship the god Lathander, giver of life and light. The one responsible for humanity, the one who birthed man to this world. If their intentions are aligned with Lathander, then their intentions are true. Tell me, young Binks, do you trust them?
I mean, I think so. But he seems nice.
Who else do you trust?
You? And Tavis.
That's me.
You get in there, but you didn't like Jerry.
And the baker and the bird?
She was mean to my rat house.
That's because because I have a slightly more difficult time trusting people. I wasn't mean to him. I was guarded. You would be too if you looked like me when you don't actually look like me.
So
Are you being mean to me because I'm being guarded when you're being guarded?
I'm trying to maths that in my actual
That looked
brain
like
and I
your brain
can't.
did a flicker.
Because I said I don't know if I trust you, and then you got mad because you said you don't know if you trust people. That's the same thing.
Yes.
So you can't be mad.
Please, large-breasted beauty, the young woman before us, do not fear the rat mouse. Remember, as a group, you must trust those who earn your trust. Do not give it away freely. Binks, you didn't mention the one person who has truly gained your trust.
The person.
You.
Oh, it's a reflection thing.
Deep.
Okay.
How you treat yourself. Ow.
I'm
deep in it now.
being deep.
Just never ever do a trust fall by yourself because you will not catch yourself.
I don't know I ever made Chan.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Huh? I could
that.
catch myself.
I like it. That's cool.
You're young but no fool. You already have the wisdom of an adult dragon. You just don't know it.
That's cool.
What about me and the others?
I'd rather reserve comment.
I am wise beyond my years.
Okay.
You're wise in your own way, Tavis.
Cheers.
For you to protect me and the forest, I put to you that I cannot part with this crystal. It is inherently part of the forest.
You can't.
Yeah. Stop.
I don't want you to part with the crystal. I just want to make sure that you're safe. I trust you with it.
Well, I ask that you engage with the forces who wish to disrupt this crystal and misdirect them.
Oh, okay.
What would you do with the crystals? Would you destroy them or keep them?
I would keep them.
I like it. Yeah.
I don't think we should be destroying them, and I said that to Idris because he says we should destroy them all, but that's just his opinion.
Why would you want to keep them?
The crystals hold history. They hold knowledge. They hold power. To rid the world of the crystals is to attack the world itself.
So we just need to make sure they're in the hands of the right people.
And I believe, although you are weak, you can be influential in this endeavor. I suggest to you that there are other targets in the north. There are orcs.
Oh, I like them.
You do or you don't?
In the east, there are humans. They possess crystals. And your friends in High Nobilis and Zhao's, they will be moving towards these places imminently. I ask that you do it right. There is no one answer. You will be faced with a variety of situations and forces that are in control of crystals or forces that are seeking to control these crystals. You must commit to a course of action and be honest with yourselves. Now, I've run out of knowledge for today. I must sleep.
What should we do when we get the crystals? Put them here?
You could. That would be one way. Or there are other ways to obfuscate. What's the word? Hide crystals.
Obfuscate.
Yes, obfuscate. Thank you, Crowman.
I'm glad you used hide because I
Hide
don't know
the
what
crystals.
that word was.
But it requires a lot of magical power. He's going to start to slither back towards the tree now.
So we need to misdirect them and go and find the crystals?
I think your path will throw crystals your way if you look in the right places.
Right. Okay. Guess we need to go find ourselves some crystals.
No, we got a new mission.
I like that.
So Gorgondir kind of slithers into the tree trunk itself, and like you can see him, he basically grasps the crystal that's in the tree trunk, snuggles up to it, and starts to fall asleep as the tree sort of reforms in front of him, and like weaves the bark together. And if you hadn't have just seen him do that, you'd have thought this tree was just, untouched.
I'd like
Perfection.
to druid craft a blue flower on the tree.
Cool. So it's sort of like the tree itself has its own paper thin like force field around it. So you craft this flower, and it kind of like sits just on top of one of the edges of the root that's going into the ground. But it's not actually touching the tree itself, it's just above it, like floating in the air. You see its roots kind of like in the air like that.
Let's go. I like that.
Cool.
So, where are we heading, guys?
I think we should
Okay.
probably rest first because I'm tired.
Should we have a little sleepover in the forest?
That'd be nice.
I feel quite safe now.
I like the
Gorgondir.
forest.
So as you're saying this, a bunch of like dryads basically like out of the trees near you and sort of like come over to you like, are you staying in the forest then?
Yeah, as long as you don't squirt in my ear.
No, we don't squirt at all actually, it's a curse.
Okay.
Okay, well I can fashion up a little thing for you. He kind of like turns and like
Are these
this.
some of the dryads that Binks knows?
Yeah. Well, they're all essentially dryads are like forest spirits. Like they transfer like through the flora. So like they're gonna basically they could walk into one tree and appear out of a different tree. So it's actually really hard to recognize an individual. Like because when they come out of the other tree, their face is gonna be like different. The twigs on their arms are gonna be looking a bit different. It's hard to identify an individual.
That's fine. Binks is gonna think that she knows him anyway. So when he comes out, she's gonna be like, Stephen, how's the wife? And the saplings.
How do I let this person down? They've left.
What do you mean they've left?
Well, they're actually just to the other side of the forest right now.
Oh, but they're okay?
No, they're fine, yes.
Oh, okay.
We live in a very safe society here. But I'm not Stephen. I do know who you refer to.
Oh, is this Stephen's brother? It's Phil, right?
Damien, actually.
Damien.
Yeah, Stephen's just over there.
Oh, okay.
And, like, his kind of twig hand just like points over there, and like Stephen kind of pops out of this tree.
Hi,
Like,
Stephen.
hey guys. Hey.
He's such a joker.
I like him.
Not stop it, you. And goes back into the tree. Another dryad kind of comes up behind you, and she's got like a little fawn next to her as well, and she's like, we've been gathering up some twigs, only the comfiest, and we've made you guys like little like hammocks and shit over there. Please do spend the night here in the forest. We can play some music. We're very good at woodwind. Please come and stay with us.
Are dryads like tree people?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's well cool.
Oh, if you got any of those maple leaves that I like, they make a real good pillow.
Oh, but yes, we do. And she kind of like forces her way into these roots on the floor, and then she appears in the tree canopy like above you guys, and she's like got an armful of those leaves. She's like, they're very soft. Pops back into the tree, and then next thing you know, she's like behind you, walking up with this kind
Thank
of like.
you so much. Oh, I didn't get your name. Sorry, I don't know if we've met before.
Did I say it a minute ago? I can't remember. It's Trina.
Not Teresa. You're Teresa's sister.
I'm Trina. Yes, Teresa. She's shedding her leaves at the moment. So
how embarrassing.
it's a medical thing. So she's at the other side of the forest.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
When everyone's like stood in front of me, I'm gonna cast bark skin on myself, and then like tap them on the shoulders at the same time and go, "There comes Stephen."
And Trina's like, "Oh, there you are, Stephen. We need to gather some, logs for the fire tonight. If you wouldn't mind, laying a few logs over there."
I get that. I get that. I'm just gonna kind of walk funny.
So you walk funny to the part like they're trying to make like a bonfire basically, and there's another kind of dryad over there, and like he's like laying some logs down there. He's like,
guys, I know we're trying to light a bonfire, but is this really safe around tree people?
I was just thinking that. They were made of wood.
Yeah, he's just taking his shits there, like laying some logs, and then they're going to burn them afterwards. But
I'm laying logs, right?
Yeah, but it's controlled.
He's dropping the kids.
I get it now.
Yeah. And then he's going to torch them. So they are. They are going to.
The funny realm.
It's this forest. It's a stupid one.
Sometimes they just don't stick. That's all it is.
Fuck's sake. So you guys have a lovely evening in the forest. You are all very well rested the next day.
When we're by the campfire, I would like to speak to Binks.
Okay, cool, yeah. Well, we'll do, even though you're in a forest and it's a safe environment, you're protected. If you want to do the likes of watches where you could have like private conversations and things, we can do those. Just let me know.
Yeah. I think Binks will probably do a watch anyway because she's still trying to learn about the forest, and obviously when she's there on her own, she doesn't stay too late just in case. So now she's got her friends with her. She wants to kind of see what happens at night and if there's creatures that come out she's not seen before. And
okay, well, roll an Arcana check for me, and then we'll get to the conversation afterwards.
12.
Okay. It's not much more than you already know about this forest from the kind of a little time that you spend on your own here, but it's definitely more active at night, and especially things like sprites at night, sort of like flying between the trees, and they're just kind of like singing tiny little songs as they go,
Smack my bitches.
just like flying between the trees. And just like really like enjoying themselves, Sometimes they will like kind of like look over, like peek out a tree and like look at you and like fly away and stuff. You don't necessarily see a lot of sprites in the daytime, so that's nice for you to experience.
Binks is going to try singing some songs and see if the sprites respond.
Okay. Any particular song?
She's going to start with Sweet Caroline.
You hear a chorus of sprites from the forest.
I love this song.
Just imagine the lights just go.
Yeah, it's a banger wherever you go, really.
You better edit that so that there's multiple yous going.
20 deans on that track. Cool. So, Tavis, you approach Binks, and it's a nighttime now. It's watch.
When you're like looking at the sprites doing songs like that, Binks, it's me, not Steve.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
I know.
Oh yeah, my bark skin's ran off. Oh shit. I was gonna like sit next to you like on a log.
Binks' little legs are like dangling.
Yeah, so I'm gonna sit down with like my knees near my chest. Something's been bugging me today, really badly.
Oh, is it the stag beetles? There's a lot of them.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. You know that fella we met before?
Which one?
Yeah, the funny nose and the pointy up toes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did anything seem off about him with you, or anything you recognised?
No, I mean, his jokes weren't very funny. Don't tell him that, because I think it would hurt his feelings. But no, I don't think so.
I kind of got a little similarity between. Remember when Jeremy had that funny turn?
Mm-hmm. He turned into Sparkles?
Yeah. That voice stuck in my head.
Oh.
And that person we met, his voice was very similar.
Well, I suppose people have similar voices.
I know, but that voice?
Jeremy's not here, though. You tried to find it.
What if that was Jeremy?
How could it be Jeremy?
I don't know. It's just been bugging me, really. The voice and the way he acted and stuff like that. And he took a very, very, very shining to you as well.
I'm likable.
I know that. But I just feel there was something about him.
Maybe we should find him.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Go back to Astera. Find out some more about him. But Sparkles always has better presence than that.
I know. What if he was being a little tricky?
Kind of tricky.
I don't know, like pretending. Like I pretended to be Stephen. You didn't even know it was me at first.
Of course did not. No.
No, I was con. I was really good. Yeah. That's all I wanted to say. Can I sit with you for a little bit and listen to the sprites?
Of course you can. Do you know any songs? They like to sing them back.
Yeah, I know a song. Who let the dogs out?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. They like that
I like that one.
Yeah.
That's the only song I know.
Oh, that's okay.
Apollo taught me that one. I miss him.
Where's Clarice?
Shit. I lost her again.
We need to roll a Clarice check.
Yeah, she's not made it into the forest with you. She's, from what you've worked out about Clarice, she's probably back in the pump, like getting pissed again tonight.
Well, she either at my place or the pump.
She's a real home chicken.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think we should get Clarice some friends?
I like more chickens. That'd be nice. I mean,
Maybe
not that big.
some ducks.
Yes. Or some geese.
And
Well, I
a
like owls.
Swan.
I like owls. Should we try and snatch some from the forest on the way home?
That feels a bit wrong.
I know. Maybe ask them.
We'll ask them if they want to come and live with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any owls won't come live with us? Who wants for yes, twice for no? Who are you?
What was for?
Well, I was gonna say I didn't know how many. I can't count.
Oh.
So is that 2 no's? So it's like a definite no, or
Well, I don't know.
a really yeah, I want to come for 4 yeses.
Don't know.
I don't. Ooh, let the dogs out. That was
still
3.
4. No, that was still 4.
That was Is that an owl who wants for yes to twice for no?
And out of a tree, you see Steve, the dryad, come out and go, sorry, I was just fucking with you guys.
That's classic Steven, you know what I mean?
I like it.
Sorry, I let you sleep now. Goes back into the tree.
So we're just gonna chill for a little bit.
Did you see the unicorn before? They're really
So cool. Like it was like a horse with a horn.
Oh, magical.
Yeah,
Magic horse.
it was like cool as fuck.
I wonder if it has a name. We should ask it if we see it again.
Yeah, let's call it Yoni.
Yoni?
Yeah,
Is it Yoni, not a...
I'm not very good with making names up.
Oh. Yoni's...
It was like a Yoni.
Oh, you mean
unicorn.
uni because Yoni means something different.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
Oh, you don't have one, that's why.
Oh. Can we go buy one?
No.
Oh.
I mean,
Okay.
yes, but no. He only means vagina.
Oh.
That was just a cat. That wasn't.
That is asleep, man.
Stephen doesn't know anything.
Cool. Would Betty or Jin like to do anything in the night time?
Nah.
Nah, I think
Other than have
she's...
sweet, sweet dreams.
Yeah, probably sleep.
Sweet dreams are made of trees.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, she's chill. She's
Wow.
happy. She trusts the dragon.
Have we got like little tents that we're sleeping in?
Well, they're not really necessary. It's more like, you know, there's a full-on canopy
They're
over the
just little
top. There's no rain. There's no nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, there's like strong vine type things
Can
and
I
like
take a
underneath.
couple of minutes? So when Jin is asleep, I'd like to druid craft flowers over the top of him. So it's like cocooned him in.
Like a yeah. So he's gonna wake up to like nice, because the light will be down when he wakes up, like just through the flowers and like, you know, backlighting the petals.
Like a
and it
nest
looks
for him.
really pretty. Yeah. He'll think he's dead, but like, you know,
You look like a girl.
Just imagine him waking up going,
Flower outfit.
I was even like Hunger Games. You know, they put all the flowers around her.
Yeah, it's still a similar vibe. Midsummer's Rose. Like, she wears like a whole outfit of flowers. Fucking weird. Betty's dreaming of Ian Wacker.
Ian Wacker.
It was Betty that met him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Betty's dreaming of him.
Yeah, he's back in like Mayafell, I think, like on the other planet.
She's never forgotten him.
So yeah, a dream sequence goes in Betty's like mind where like this like blacksmith is like dwarf, and if you remember, he was actually quite ugly because he had like a really scarred face based on all of like the hot metal hitting his face. Never wore goggles, none of that pussy shit.
Nope.
And like he kept fucking whacking, and like he was sweating, but he had the biggest fucking forearms in the world, and like sweat dripping off his mustache, and as he turns and like shakes his head, that's as Betty wakes up.
So beautiful.
Wow. Can't wait to get back to that planet to fuck him. Right. Show him the meaning of Wacker. Right.
I want a dream sequence to be like that film Ghost, is it, where they're like doing the pottery together?
but they're just metal smithing together.
Yeah.
Slow motion.
Like holding the hammer like round his body. Okay, so
Oh, it's a silly
I've
one
got-
tonight, isn't it?
She wakes up and the sprites are like,
I tell you what, our Twitch chat is filthy. I've had to release 3 messages that have sex-related terms in them tonight. The latest one is pube. What?
Just
Pube.
it's because they've heard about subs.
Subs. Yeah, it's a good point.
Yebs.
Sue and a pieps.
Something about a pie as well. Betty doesn't make him the pie.
The cream pie.
Pie.
Cream pie.
Betty's
Cream
going to
pie.
make him cream pie.
Okay, so what I'm going to suggest is, for total meta reasons, right, for my own planning and your guys as a group, is that we make a plan about where we want to go geographically.
Yeah.
So in the morning as a group, and again, Stephen's kind of going to come over to you and be like, oh, you know, people are asking what you guys are doing next.
Who are these people?
Sorry, Harold, the hornet over there, and you know, Jeff, the cricket gopher. I don't know. A bunch of people, yeah.
Bad at woodland animals.
Oh yeah. Actually, name me 3 woodland animals.
Sonic.
Sonic. Did you just say Sonic?
He's a hedgehog.
Hedgehog.
He's not real though.
Aww.
Neither of these woodland.
None of this is real.
There's not going to be a fucking blue hedgehog in there, is there?
It has to be blue.
That's Sonic.
So 3 woodland creatures.
A deer, a squirrel, a hawk.
Okay, so
think a hawk is woodland.
Doris the deer has been talking about it, and like Sven the squirrel and Harold the hawk.
Oh,
and then-
you could have said Ethan Hawke, man.
Ethan Hawke! Sorry, yeah. Harold's dead. Actually meant Ethan and Tony, the twins.
I mean, they could have just been another two. Why you have to kill
Harold not be dead?
Harold! No!
Harold could be Ethan.
He's just
Tony's
rotting
dad.
in the corner.
He had such a short life.
Anyway, so those are the woodland animals. They've been talking about it. They've been asking, what are you guys doing next?
I don't think we should go to the places where all the really strong people are, like High
I think we
Nobilis
should
and
go
Satus.
to the bog was the orc place.
Easy for you to say.
Bogzarog. Bograzog? What does that say?
Bograzog.
It is Bograzog.
Bograzog.
Okay, so that looks like it's got smaller X's on
I
it.
think we should go to the east because they said that that's just humans, and I think we could take them
Is that north to the southeast or the east to the north?
just east.
I really don't like orcs.
Well, maybe we should try and take on the humans first.
Humans in...
But then there's some real powerful humans.
There's some real powerful orcs and they're bigger than humans.
Yeah, but they're stupid.
Which one's
So
got the
would
biggest
you.
cross out of the two?
I was just joking.
That is not that. I'm just gonna turn away now.
It was a joke,
I'm just gonna
Tavis.
turn away slowly,
Oh.
and then carry turning full 360. Oh, back here.
What way is east on a map? Oh, it's there.
Never eat shredded wheat.
Yeah, that way.
So, where are you suggesting we go, Binks? Here?
Well, yeah, wherever the ones in the east are.
Was that where the humans were?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gorgondir said that. So you're currently in the Fortis Forest, that kind of dark green area right in the middle of that.
Oh, okay.
Gorgondir said that to the east there was humans, to the north there is orcs. That's all the detail
The
he
only
told us.
problem
No passes
is,
there. So,
remember
There's one there.
Remember the last time we seen the shard? It looked like it was either on the water or under the water.
But we have a boat.
We have a boat.
And you can turn into an octopus.
I can. And I can make everyone breathe underwater. And I can also conjure some octopusy friends.
So this sounds like the opposite of a problem.
I know we solved that out pretty quickly. I didn't realise all that stuff that I could do, and I just said it out loud, and it's sensible.
I need you to remember where all the crosses are though, because I'm too tired to do that again.
I know where they are.
Oh, you've got that thing where you can... Is it?
I got the good
shit.
memorise. Yeah.
Jim, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think north or orcs or humans?
As I say, we go east.
Humans it is.
Humans it is. They're orcs.
Okay. Let's go east. Are we gonna get the boat, or are we just walking?
We should probably get the boat.
You sure?
No, the boat can fly, so it's okay. We don't have to go all the way around.
Let's get the boat.
Okay, cool.
Boat.
So, you guys have some forest hospitality, let's call it, in the Fortis Forest, and getting out of this forest is much easier than getting in. It seems every direction you walk, even if you were trying to walk back on yourself, it leads out of the forest. So you leave and you return back to Astera. I'm gonna say that you guys get loaded up onto the Codfather Part 2.
I'm gonna be like, guys, look, we had it hidden all this time. And there's gonna be like the smallest cloth on the front of it, and I'll be like,
They weren't expecting that.
they didn't even see the whole
No.
thing. It
What
was
a
just-
wonderful surprise.
I know, it was good, wasn't it?
Yes.
So, at the dock/boat building, Aquadesiac, you're greeted by Zuma, the little goblin procurer who like customizes all the boats, and he's the one that was building like the crane basically to pick up boats and turn them around in the dock, because it was so small that there wasn't actually room to turn around there. And he greets you guys, and he's kind of like,
Whoa, hey. Hey, this is a really cool boat. I'm glad you got it, Binks. And we've made a few upgrades. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I know, yeah. So, at the back of the boat, that's where your drums are. The do-do-do-do-do-do, and that's what raises you in the air. And then at the front of the boat, I've put a little cannon. Don't tell Luna Lumenval because he said I couldn't do it, but I did it anyway.
Lumenval's a little bit of a square.
Yeah, I
So
know.
now, Betty, why don't you just put your titties either side of that and then blow it off?
Ooh, titties, yeah. And, so it is built for shooting if you want to shoot anybody. Yeah.
What do we shoot out of it?
Cannonballs. Or people. It's big enough.
Okay.
And he does this weird, like, really teethy, pointy grin, like.
Maybe that's how you could learn how to fly, Jin. We can teach you.
What use of feathers if you can't fly?
I still don't know what cannonballs are.
On the Codfather, is there like a kitchen type thing in there?
This is the Codfather Part 2.
On the
On the
Codfather.
Codfather, there wasn't, but this is Part 2. So yeah, there is a kitchen on there.
Can Betty make sure she makes a pit stop to take some provisions with us to continue practicing her weird cupcakes?
Of course, yeah, of course. So you can take those particular spices that you identified earlier and take them with you.
Yep.
And some basic baking materials.
Yeah.
So regular baked goods are there. Nothing too gourmet, but
Yeah, fine. Just
definitely
some
due for a
bread
trip.
or
I would
cookies.
like to take some, like a bit of the root from the tree and some mushrooms and plant it into the boat.
Okay, cool. Which part of the boat are you going to plant it in?
I'd like to put it like near the mast in the middle,
Right, okay, cool.
so it's got like a stick, like a tree, a stick to grow up if it wants to grow.
Cool. So as you kind of get onto the boat and you're beginning to do that, you hear a familiar voice behind you. We gonna go. This is Mad Dog.
I was gonna say Mad Dog. I ain't seen you in 2 weeks.
Mad Dog is now the captain of the Codfather Part 2. He's like interim captain basically.
Oh, okay.
So when you guys are on board, you're the bosses. Specifically Binks. No one can deny her when she's in that powerful captain pose.
Don't forget your hat.
I don't know if we took the
I
hat.
don't think you took a hat.
We got it off Captain Kai, didn't we? On his dead body.
Yeah, I think I did take it back.
Oh right, okay.
My
Yeah.
octopus has got it.
So as a normal naval rule, when you put one foot up on something, your hands on your side like a power pose, and especially if you're wearing a captain's hat, then it's either a challenge for the captainship or you're just asserting your authority as the captain. And Binks has this pose down to a T. So she is the kind of captain of the ship when she steps on. When you're not on, Mad Dog is running the show and he's keeping all the crew nice and like
He's like
fed.
assistant captain.
He keeps morale really high as well.
Assistant to the captain.
Can I make a little adjustment to your hat, please?
I suppose so.
Do you trust me? Okay. I'm gonna take it off her head and engrave into it Kai leatherback and then a cross over it. There you go.
I like
So
it.
the ex-captain, the turtle, Kai Leatherback, he was vanquished by you guys just before this adventure.
No, that's not right. He got fucked up.
Yeah. He got fucking exploded, basically. And so his legacy, like, the crew don't like him, like, they're really happy for you guys to be the captains and on board. So what we're going to do, we're going to set off in this ship. So Mad Dog instructs someone at the back to start. Next thing you know, like the whole ship is like vibrating, and it just starts to lift up into the air. There's water just falling off the bottom of it as we start to into the air. It can't get too high, actually. It's not within the magical power of this ship, so it only actually flies at about 200 to 300 feet above the ground level. Quite much lower than that golden ship we saw earlier. But it does the purpose of moving you guys.
Looking down over us there, do I see Clarice?
Roll me a perception check.
I believe we forgot Clarice.
I just can't come on the boat with us.
No, she needs to
she
stay
can't
in the
come with us,
farm.
Jesus Christ. An 11.
Okay, you're looking down and you're kind of like, you see certain parts of Asteria that you recognise. Well, there's the lumberyard over there. Like, there's the farm. That's where I last. No, it's not where I last saw her. She was in the tavern. And you're thinking about these things. You're looking down, and then you just hear from the background. You look up. She's steering the ship. She's like.
So, someone get her down. She ain't even got thumbs.
She's not sober either.
I don't think she's been sober.
Yeah, she's got a bottle of rum next to her.
Your husband died. Give her an easy time.
So you guys,
someone get her down, please.
So you guys are setting off, and you start to kind of progress. You're now flying over the Fortis Forest. Again, super thick, and there's fog in front of you, and it kind of like steers the ship for you. In this case, like Clarice is trying to like turn it one direction. She can't. Tavis is wrestling her at this point, like get down. And
She's like the world's strongest chicken.
It kind of diverts the ship. So this massive fog cloud around the Fortis Forest diverts the ship for you. You appear sort of off to the side, and I'd like everybody to roll me a perception check at this stage, please.
Oh, is this where Clarice
Oh, that's
is human?
better.
It's not human.
Yeah, like you suddenly see Clarice has got human features
Just a human face.
with a beak stuck as a mask, one of them elastic beaks.
Just human toes.
Oh, I rolled a dirt 20.
Goblin in feathers.
Right, why don't we start? Betty,
Dirt 20.
dirty 20.
Yeah.
Binks,
4.
Tavis,
23.
Jin.
19.
Okay, cool.
I've got important captain things.
23, did you say?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Right, yeah, the only one that doesn't see it actually is Binks at this stage.
Binks. The ship's too tall.
Too busy just doing the captain's pose, like looking out at nothing. You three guys see off to your starboard side. Right side?
Right, start.
Yeah! Fuck
Way.
yeah. I know, like, fucking nautical shit. Even though you're in the air. Starboard side, there is a huge, and I mean huge, landmass. Except for it's about 800 feet in the air.
Whoa.
Ooh.
And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Wait. It's not underwater.
What direction was that? Sorry, I didn't write that down.
Basically, you were floating about there in the air, and you saw a fuck off piece of land flying. It's
Right, okay.
it's that cross on the map.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just